Hi friends, 11 ways to make passive income. Now, to be honest, when I first heard the word passive income, I thought, is this a scam? Okay. But through time, I've learned that passive income basically means where you put in some time and effort and then you reap the benefits even though you don't have to put so much time into it thereafter. For example, say you write an ebook about how to learn Spanish. You put in that initial time and effort to write that ebook, and once it starts getting sales, just say you get sales this week and next week, and then even months later, you're now receiving passive income from creating that ebook and creating sales around it. So let's dive into the first way to make passive income, which is starting a YouTube channel. Now, I know that many people want to start a YouTube channel and they may be afraid to start, but there is money to be made. Yes, you see many people making millions from their YouTube channel, but the reality is that when you first start, it may take time for you to actually even be monetized via YouTube. So you need 4,000 watch hours and you need to have 1,000 subscribers, right, within a 12-month period to be monetized on YouTube. And that does take time. For example, it took me 1 year, 3 months to be monetized. And how you get paid is obviously through AdSense, right? So once you're monetized, YouTube does put ads on your videos, okay, and you get some money from those ads that are being placed on your videos. So if you create evergreen videos on evergreen topics, right? For example, just say you have a cooking channel and you create videos about cooking. Now, these are evergreen topics. People are always looking for new ways to cook and new recipes to make, etc. So they will go to your channel, and even if you created a video just say a year ago, you can earn income. Once you're monetized, you can earn income on that video that people are watching because ads have been placed on that video and you're receiving money from those ads that have been placed. So YouTube is a great way to make passive income, although it does take work, meaning that you have to create videos and that you have to be consistent on the platform in order to generate more income through AdSense. The second way is through having a podcast. Now, you may have seen that podcasts are becoming so popular. And if you are really thinking of starting a podcast, say you are over 50 and you want to share ideas about living your best life in your 50s, right? Be it from financial aspects to personal fitness while you're in your 50s and you feel like there isn't enough representation for this group of people and you want to start that podcast, podcasts are doing really, really well. And it would be a great way to start having passive income in 2025. But again, it's not like you're going to start your podcast and the next day you're going to start earning money. The truth is, these things take time. Creating your own platform, building your community, building an audience takes time. It's not an overnight success. So podcasts are monetized through ads, sponsorships, brand deals, etc. The third way of passive income is to become an affiliate marketer. So some people are actually full-time affiliate marketers, while others, they can have affiliate links. Like even in this video, if I put a link for this mic, then I would get a percentage every time a person purchases the mic via my link. I would get a percentage of that sale, right? And there's no extra cost to the person that's purchasing the actual mic. And this is a way that people generate income through having affiliate links, whether it's through their social media platforms, whether it's through their blogs, etc. Or they could even have a website and they could have affiliate links on the website as well. Now, the fifth way is selling digital products. Digital products, they are booming, right? You can see them on Etsy, for example, even like Halloween invites or Christmas cards, but they are now digital, right? So there isn't much cost involved in creating these digital products, but there is effort involved because it can take you time to create digital products. You could have that ebook, a cooking ebook, for example, and then you sell it online to people. So these are all digital products. You could have a PDF guide on about how to learn photography. You could sell a PDF guide on how to do well at interviews, best tips on how to actually land that job and excel at your interview. You could have a guide on how to actually become an IT engineer. So these can then be your digital products. And you will see that the space is growing and growing. So if you have a skill and you feel like you can translate that into a digital product and there's a market for it, then that's a good opportunity for you to do so. Number 5 is selling a course. Now, courses do get a bad reputation, I must say, because people think, why are you selling a course? There are so many courses out there. But the reality is, if the person who bought the course benefits from the course and has learned something and is valuable to them, then they should go ahead and purchase courses that align to what they need. So a course can be anything from how to learn Canva in really helpful ways, or it can even be about learn how to code, or your course can even be about how to budget properly. So it can be such a wide range of things. And people then can have their courses on platforms like Skillshare, for example. And courses are also doing really well in this space. Now, there is a great deal of work and effort that goes into creating a course, but once your course gets sold, then you can update it from time to time if you want to. But you could sell like one course a month, and then as you build your social media platform, whether it's YouTube, etc., and you start actually promoting your course via the platform, then you generate more sales that way. And it's a good way to actually put your skills, your knowledge, and package it in such a way that a person doesn't have to scroll through thousands of videos to understand what you can teach them, because it's then condensed into usually video format, and it makes them easier to understand the content material because you've created it in such a way that it's easy for them to go from step 1 to step 10, etc. Number 6, building a membership community. So you may have heard of a platform called Skool or Kajabi, and these can often have membership communities. For example, just say you are in the self-improvement niche and you have a membership community on Skool, and you're teaching people about how they can improve their fitness levels, etc. So people can either have a free community on Skool, but they can also have a paid for community on Skool, and they have access to maybe tutorials that aren't necessarily on the creators' social media pages. So they have access to exclusive content. They have access to maybe even calls with the creator. So why would people like membership communities? Because it's a way for them to actually be in touch with like-minded individuals, not just the person that has created the membership community, but other people in that community. And they may feel that once they are in the presence of like-minded individuals, it will help them to get to their goal even faster. So if you are a person who, for example, has done coding and you are really great at coding, you don't have to be an expert, right? Because a lot of the times we think that people who create courses are an expert. But if you are even a few steps ahead from a person who's starting to learn how to code, maybe you could have your own paid membership community, and you can also teach people who are just starting to learn how to code how to code. And they may find it not as intimidating as learning from somebody who's an absolute expert. I think sometimes we may think that if you don't have a PhD in something, then how can you possibly teach? But people like to actually learn from a range of people. Number 7, start a blog. So if you are a parent and you'd like to have a blog about parenting, you can earn passive income through your blog, because what happens is companies can place ads on your blog and you can generate income that way. You can have sponsorships, etc. And you can have affiliate links on your blog as well. So if you love writing and creating content via text, right, then this is an opportunity for you to start your blog. And blogs are really successful. They are not outdated. There is a time and place for so many different types of formats. Yes, we have video format, but some people also like to go on websites and read information as well. Number 8 is drop shipping. And what I like about drop shipping is that you don't have to have the physical inventory of items that you are selling. What I mean by this is, just say it's dog collars, right? That's your business. You're drop shipping dog collars. Now, what happens is a customer places an order, you receive that order, but then you send that order to the supplier of dog collars, and then that supplier posts that order of the dog collar to your customer. So you don't actually have to have all the dog collars in your home because the supplier has the dog collars. So there is far less cost involved to you because you don't have to have the physical products. So that's what drop shipping is about in a nutshell. Number 9, write an ebook. So before, if you wanted to write a book, it was a long and tedious process because you had to get a publisher and people could say no to you. But now, if you have an idea, you like writing, you want to put that information in the form of a book, you could have an ebook. And they are self-publishing ways. So you no longer have to wait for a publisher. And you can do this via Amazon. So it's a very wonderful way to actually put your knowledge in a book, an ebook, and you sell them across your various platforms that you have. You sell them on Amazon as well. And this is a wonderful way to have passive income. Granted that your ebook has to have value in it so that somebody can purchase it. So, for example, if your ebook is about cooking recipes that you know people would absolutely love, it's easy to understand, it doesn't take so long to actually prepare and make these wonderful recipes, then you could have a great ebook on your hands. And nothing ventured, nothing gained. All these tips, all these ideas, all these passive income, if you really are keen, try it out. See if it's a good fit for you. See if you'd like to try something else, because sometimes we may think that everything is a scam, but once we try it, we then start to understand what the entire idea is about. A lot of the times we can theorize and think, oh, this is how it is, but when you actually put it in practice, it can be a lot different from what we imagined. And I say that because I started this YouTube channel, and before, like when I first started to what I know now about YouTube, my growth in terms of my knowledge has really increased. So sometimes while you are actually delving deeper into the passive income idea, you will know, is this for me or is it not? Number 10, print on demand. So with print on demand, a lot of people think that drop shipping and print on demand is the same thing, but it isn't. So with print on demand, for example, you may design t-shirts, you may have like mugs, etc. And you then use, for printing your t-shirts, you use platforms like Printful, etc. Print-on-demand services include Redbubble and Printful. Number 11, sell stock photos. So if you are a wonderful photographer, you can sell your photos because, people are always looking for wonderful photos, especially people in marketing. You can sell your wonderful photos to websites like Shutterstock, and you can gain passive income through that because you're taking the time to take those photos, right? Just say you took those photos in October, and then your photos are being purchased by marketers November, December next year, etc., right? And that's the way that you earn passive income from it, that you put in the hard work to create these photos, take these photos, but now you keep earning money every time somebody purchases your photos via these different websites. So here are the 11 ways to make passive income in 2025. Let me know, which idea are you going to take forward? Which idea excites you the most? And do watch this video as well, which shows you how much money I made in YouTube in my first days of being monetized.